All right, so I have a 5-minute timer and I am gonna do this workout. I am completely making this up, but I feel tight and I feel like, I just need to move my body and I don't want to not do the workout at all. So I'm just stretching and warming myself up. I think I'm gonna start with some skips. So let's do that. Last time I did this, I messed up my plan, so. All right, that's 108. I am working on building my upper body strength, especially since my shoulder rehab. So I'm gonna do some push-ups, which I'm horrible at, but let's aim for 10. Oh my gosh, one more. Come on. Okay, so since I'm already here, I'm gonna do mountain climbers. I think that's what they're called, but I'm gonna do them slow. So I'm just coming in like this, and I'll aim for 50. Yeah, let's do 50. Okay, that's 50. All right, so I got my heart pumping with the rope. I worked on my upper body with the push-ups, and my shoulders and my lats a little bit. So what else? What do we have? Abs. So let's do, I think one of the quickest ab workouts you can do is the bicycle crunch. So how can I show you this properly? All right, so let's aim for, there I do 50, let's do 40, and then see if I could go any further. And whenever you do these, make sure you keep your back flat. Like if your back starts to arch and there's space, that means that your form is not correct. 5 minutes is actually up, but I've also been talking, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. So I'm doing 40, and then if I can do more, I'll just keep going. Let's hope I could do 40. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 40 is enough. 40 is enough. Oh my Lord. Okay. All right, I feel like I should do something else because I did not hit the back part of my body, and core is really important. So especially as I'm getting older, I want to make sure that my body is stable, and that doesn't just mean abs and having flat abs, but your core goes all the way around. So I'm gonna do, I don't know if these are called Supermans, or I think they're called Supermans, but I'm a girl, so I'm gonna call them Wonder Womans. So I'm just gonna lie on my stomach, and I am going to do 10 with both arms, and then 10 using opposite arm and leg. Let me just move over so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm just lying on my stomach and raising my legs. I'm raising my legs up off the floor, and raising my arms up off the floor at the same time. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 10 of those, and I'm gonna hold each one for 5 seconds. I'm really making this up as I go along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my legs are apart. You see my legs while I'm doing this. So the next 5 I'm gonna do with my legs together just for variation, and I'm gonna do with my arms closer together as well. Sorry, that's 3 or 4. I don't know, so I'm just gonna do 2 more. Okay, all right, so now I am going opposite arm to leg. So I'm raising my left arm and my right leg. I'm raising my leg straight up and my arm straight up, and I am going to do 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And opposite right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm done. And I'm sweating. And so I'm just gonna stretch this out. And that might have been 10 minutes, actually not 5, but it just goes to show that once you get started, you're gonna develop a momentum. And this goes with anything, right? It goes with anything that you do, that you don't have to do it perfectly, but just keep going. Just keep going. And before you know it, you're going to be able to do more than you thought you were gonna do. I am not doing any specific stretches. I'm just really listening to my body and what my body is telling me that it needs right now. And right now my legs feel tight and my back feels tight. So that's what I'm gonna stretch. I'm just stretching my legs and my back. And yeah, just trying to get loose. Like I was saying earlier, as I age, I want to be as agile and strong and flexible as possible so that I can live my best life. You know, I don't want to be struggling. I don't want to be straining, and I don't want to be a burden to my loved ones. I want to be flourishing and having dependent mobility. That is a goal that I have set for myself. And years ago, I invested in a fitness coach, and she is a person who really showed me how I could work out at home. I didn't need to go to a gym. We were working out with cans of peas and whatever we had. This was during lockdown, so I couldn't go to the gym. And another thing, I don't know if some of you remember, but last January I posted that my right shoulder was just locked in place and I could barely raise my arm like up to this point. And today I can raise both arms. You can see that this arm is still not quite there, but it's almost there. So I'm continuing my fitness journey so that I can regain, that full mobility in my arm. But even things like this, I could not do. A simple thing like this, I couldn't do. I couldn't put a shirt on without pain. I had to like ease one arm into the shirt, and I was like, I was 49, I think 48, 49 when that happened. And I was determined not to go out like that. I was determined that my 50s were not going to meet me in a state where I wasn't in full control of at least getting my life back on track, getting my body back on track, getting my fitness journey together. I want to be 60, 70, 80 and still able to move like this. So I'm gonna finish stretching, but I really just want to encourage you that you do not have to take this getting older thing lying down. Another thing that I have started doing that I highly recommend is these deep squats. At first it was so hard for me to do, but because I sit a lot, I get pain right here in my lower back. And when I do these squats, it really, really helps. It helps my hips, it helps my back, it just helps my whole spine to relax. And sometimes I just kind of sit I just sit here in this position and I'm getting better at balancing. So one of the things that I'm working on is my alignment, because eventually I want to be able to add weights, but I find when I stand, I get pain right here in the joint of my hip, especially on my left side. So I'm working on developing my strength in this before I add weight. So this is something that I do recommend that you do, and listen to your body. If you find like there are areas in your body that feel tight and sore, that is a signal. When I started working out again, I was scared to do it because I was having pain in my back, and I couldn't understand why I was having this pain in my back, and I wasn't sure. Oh, I need like, I look a little crazy, but that's okay. I wasn't sure if I should start working out again. And when I did start working out again, especially doing ab work, my back pain went away. And the reason why my back was hurting was because my abs were weak and my back was overcompensating for that area of weakness. So ladies, you have enough time. I have been here for, I'm not wearing my glasses, but this is less than 20 minutes. And I was able to do a workout. I was able to talk to you, right? And it was initially a half hour workout that I was, 20 minutes to half an hour that I was looking to do. And I ended up probably doing the 20 minutes anyway. So I hope this helps. Blessings on your journey, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.